Creek Squad. Being it's Tinfoil Hat Tuesday, I'm going to double down on yesterday's reaction and just go straight up nut job on y'all. I don't know about the song, so I mean no disrespect to FischTank, Kalani on the Beat, or Church himself. But we're starting with... is it okay to lose your shit? Is it okay to care about whatever you want? Is it okay to go down the deep rabbit hole? Now, if you've been following the channel for a few years now, I like to reference top 10 holes you can see from space. It's that 2:30 in the morning algorithmic flow that comes from watching one video after another, just the craziest shit. You know, you could have been cryptozoology. It might have been, missing people in national parks. It could have been anything. Mystery hole. That's a hell of a story. Anything that originated over there on Coast to Coast. What was the name of that show? Wasn't my thing. It was not something I didn't follow. That's usually why I go Alex Jonesley, David Icke, or others. But is it okay to go down those rabbit holes? Well, I mean, being Pizzagate's as close as it's ever been to mainstream discussion, I guess yes. I would just reference Podesta art to say that it is permissible to go down a rabbit hole or two. Take that midnight ride down top 10 holes you can see from space and just soak it in. And I was reflecting on all that crazy as I was listening to some stuff. And I'm like, well, as I said yesterday, I mean, doesn't it just kind of help put up a buffer against all those fake-ass artists who come out talking about this, that, and the other, but really what they want is a contract and a new house? There's nothing wrong with security. I'm not knocking you for selling out, But, I mean, I listen to the bars, and young man been crazy the whole time. Even though I like to reflect upon the work ethic and some of the integrity that's in there, there's a whole lot of crazy in there too. So then why would the haters come out of the woodwork unless they're pretty much for the enemy to try to knock someone down a peg? Because if you started out a little off center, shouldn't you stay a little off center if you're true to who you are? I don't know. All my opinions are for entertainment purposes as always. It ain't my place to defend nobody. But I like really, well, I've been listening to certain songs long enough that I'm like, oh, well, he still seemed to be that same person. And then I look at others who, had a prominent place on the channel for a while, and I'm like, it's the same one trick over and over and over and over again. I don't know. I just don't think Upchurch a one-trick pony, and I'm not defending his crazy. I'm aligning with it, and I think it's okay. And I still put him way up high on the list because I might talk a lot of shit on this channel, but there is just one artist that plays in the car. I mean, I've been on Blue Jeans 2 now for, month and a half. I just got that shit on repeat, and I don't get sick of it once. Charisma. Everything being said, he's still him.
I got to run to keep from hiding. and I'm bound to keep on riding. And I got one more silver dollar, but I ain't gonna let 'em catch me now. Ain't gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. And I don't own clothes I'm wearing, and the road goes on forever. And I got one more silver dollar, but I ain't gonna let 'em get me now. Ain't gonna let 'em get the midnight rider.
Interesting.
And I've gone by on a Karen, some old bed, and I'll soon be sharing. And I got one more silver dollar, but I ain't gonna let 'em get me now. Ain't gonna let 'em get the midnight rider. No, I ain't gonna let 'em get me now. Ain't gonna let 'em get the midnight rider. No, I ain't gonna let 'em get me now. Ain't gonna let 'em get the midnight rider. No, I ain't gonna let 'em get me now. Ain't gonna let 'em get the midnight rider.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, old Rollen here got some ageism gonna get in the way. I grew up on a damn KQ 92 in the Twin Cities, and unfortunately, they play this one all the time. All the time. So, I think many times on the channel this has come up. It really comes down to what you think of that interpretation of the cover. I find it very interesting. I like parts of it. It's not that I don't like any. Yeah. I got the original ringing in my ear, which is unfortunate. See, I own that right up front. I like the guitar sound cool. I believe I've clarified this more than once. I don't think you're gonna like every track. I don't think there's anything. Thumb that shit up. It ain't bad. It's not bad at all. It's chill. Now I had some personal shit happen to my honey this morning that had me a little. Trust me, I need some redneck shit. Gotta break some bottles. Kind of thing going on. There ain't nothing wrong with this. It's just in the opposite side of the energy I got right now. So, nothing but respect to all the artists and the fact that he can just sit down, knock that shit out, and add it to the catalog actually kind of impresses me anyways. So, I mean, there will always be something that Upchurch and his, anybody who's hooked up with him made that exists, right? It's just the back catalog is so immense and always growing. I like that. Doesn't matter what end of the playlist it comes on. It still goes on there, you know what I mean? You start rotating everything he made, shit. You could listen for a while. Midnight Rider, Upchurch, FischTank, Clonny on the beat. I think we gotta go find another one. We'll be right back. Much sooner than later.